Darkness clung to the broken village like a shroud. The distant rumble of artillery was a constant, ominous heartbeat in the blackness. Amid the rubble, a woman moved with desperate caution, clutching a tattered bag to her chest. Her eyes darted over the shattered homes and smoking ruins, searching, fearing, fleeing. One shattered bridge loomed in the distance, a silent witness to the devastation that had swallowed her world and still barred her path. This was Amira's journey, an escape carved from terror and betrayal, a flight through nightmare to a home that might no longer exist. But how did she survive that night? What haunted truths lurked behind her escape? It was the winter of 2015 in a small town on the edge of a sprawling conflict zone. The smell of diesel mixed with gunpowder hung thick, the cold mud beneath her boots, a constant reminder of the Earth's indifference to human suffering. Amira was 23, a teacher before the war swallowed her life whole. She had once dreamt of raising a family here, in the quiet streets now reduced to echoes of gunfire and shattered glass. The calm before the storm was a fragile silence, the kind that presses on your chest, whispering that peace is a fragile illusion. Then the planes came, the deafening roar blotting out all other sounds, shadows cast by missiles that tore through the sky and the ground beneath. Her town erupted into chaos, screams piercing the night as homes ignited into raging infernos. It was the moment everything changed forever. Soldiers stormed through the streets, their faces stern, their guns unforgiving. Amira's world closed in. Her family scattered like leaves in a storm. The bridge, the last link to safety, was blasted beyond recognition, choking any hope of easy escape. What followed was a nightmare of loss and endurance. Forced from the ruins, Amira joined thousands who fled on foot through hostile territory. Hunger gnawed at her insides, cold numbed her hands as she navigated fields riddled with landmines, every step a gamble with death. The deception was the cruelest wound, the promises made by officials that shelters and aid awaited, only to be met with silence or cruelty. Refugee camps were overcrowded, disease rampant, distrust everywhere. Each day was a battle against despair, each night a trial of courage as she huddled among strangers whose stories echoed her own. But there was no room for surrender. Amira's resolve hardened with every mile. She crossed invisible borders, avoided patrols, relying on whispered directions and flickers of kindness from those who dared to help. Her tattered bag, the only possession left from her former life, held more than clothes. It carried memories, hope, a fragment of identity amidst the chaos. Her journey was not just survival. It was a testament to unseen strength born from the depths of darkness. At the journey's breaking point, the cruel reality forced her to confront human betrayal. People she trusted vanished, aid withheld for political gain, roads once safe turned into death traps. But amid the despair, moments of humanity shone, strangers sharing bread, a child's smile reminding her of innocence lost. The path home was a shattered dream, the scars invisible but indelible. Today, Amira's story exposes the hidden truths censored by headlines and erased by silence. War is not just battles and strategies, it is the destruction of lives, hopes, and futures. Refugees like her bear wounds unseen by the world. Their survival is a defiant act against a callousness that too often forgets them once the cameras leave. As her journey closes, the question remains, a haunting echo in emptied streets and broken homes. What will governments do? Will they protect the displaced, uphold human dignity, and prevent history's cruelty from repeating? Or will the forgotten like Amira remain shadows beneath the rubble forever? The terrifying truth is this: the journey home for many is not an end, but the beginning of another struggle for survival and truth. In the silence that follows, one truth stands stark. The cost of war is counted not in territory won, but in the endless journeys of the displaced, and the promises broken in their name. Amira's story is a beacon, a testimony that history must remember, that humanity cannot afford to forget.